Hi everyone, this is Paul Vail from Homesteading Ways, and today I want to show you guys some cool stuff that I got a couple of weeks ago. Now, we live here in central Wisconsin on the Mississippi River, close to the Mississippi, and my dad lived 3 hours south of us in southern Wisconsin, close to the Mississippi River, but a couple of weeks ago I helped him move. Now, my dad is going to be 76 years old in April, and he's still kind of an adventurous guy. He decided out of the clear blue that he's going to move to Missouri. So anyway, as we were going through his stuff and I was helping him move, we came across some of this old stuff he's held on to for a long time, and he decided to pass it on to me, and it's some really cool stuff. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Part of the story is when I was 17 years old, so I'm 54 now, so it was quite a few years ago, I worked on a mink farm. That same mink farm, my dad started working on it when he was 17 years old. Also, my grandfather worked on that mink farm, and so did a lot of my uncles and stuff. It was kind of the place in northern Illinois where I grew up back in the day. So when he was working on the mink farm when he was 17 years old, he came across a whole 55-gallon drum, rusted drum, of these traps. So he decided to hang on to a couple, and each of the guys that worked on the mink farm took a couple of the traps, and they held on to them. So like I said, my dad knew that from an old timer that they were at least 20 years old when he got them. So we're thinking that they're probably around 1920. These traps, and what they are Nelson Bodie traps. We did a little investigating and seen that they were stamped on top of them, and one is a size 3 and one is a size 5. Now, I did a little bit of trapping when I was younger, but don't know a whole lot about trapping, so please, any advice that you guys can give me or comments about cleaning them or what the traps are about, I would really appreciate it. Because I know very little, and I know some of you probably know quite a bit more than me, so that would be really cool if you can give me some pointers on it. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about was he gave me this old toolbox here that held all the skinning knives. Well, not only did he skin a lot of mink on the farm, and I did too. I didn't have these old knives, I had newer ones. He also raised a lot of coon dogs and was a professional coon hunter, so he skinned a lot of coon. Okay, so these knives are pretty old. Like I said, he got them, and they were used when he got them when he was young at 17 years old. So they're really cool, and they're skinning knives, and I'm glad to have these because these are going to come so helpful to Sandra and I on the homestead here for our skinning our stuff. And some of them are very sharp. Some I got to sharpen. You can see these knives are very old, and I pretty much got his whole collection. Now, some of them probably aren't as old as other ones. Like this doesn't look like it's near as old. These were probably more 20 or 30 years ago, these couple of here. But it's a really great, I mean, I love it that he gave it to me. He gave me some file equipment here and stuff to keep them sharp. Another little skinning tool for skinning little squirrels, or it just helps pull squirrels and mink and stuff like that when we used to skin them. But yeah, that's great to have. Okay, so the next item I want to talk about is this old saw that he gave me. It says Wagner on it, Pittsburgh. Don't know much about it. He got it again when he was a young man, and it was used when he got it, so we don't know how old it is. But he used to hunt a lot of deer, and it's going to be a really gem. So he would use this to cut the deer's carcass in half and then quarter, and then in half again. So he would quarter the deer with this saw. He said it worked great. It's still, I played with it a little bit, and it still seems really sharp. So I don't think I'm going to have to do much to it, but I'm really happy to have that. It's going to come in so handy when we hang up our deer, and we're going to quarter them out. And then what we do is then we'll just bring them into the house at a quarter at a time to process the venison. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing some of these old-time tools that you know, that kind of brings back history, and it's kind of cool to go over and see again. I'm very happy to have them. I'm would really like to have a lot of comments from you guys if we could, to maybe you guys know more about it than I do. I'm a history buff, so anything that you can add on to educate me, I would really appreciate it. So please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out and give us a like on our video. Thank you very much.